Welcome to the 2014 Emergency Solutions Grant Training Series. This module will deal specifically with the 2014 Program Guidelines. When applying for the 2014 Emergency Solutions Grant Funds, commonly referred to as ESG, it is imperative that you first read and become familiar with the program guidelines. By no means are the program guidelines intended to replace the information in the ESG Interim Rule. The Interim Rule is also accessible in the application. The Interim Rule are the ESG federal regulations at 24 CFR Part 576. Clearly, you need to become familiar with the Interim Rule requirements as well. The program guidelines will focus on the ESG program as it relates to Kentucky Housing Corporation and the action plan. I'm just going to draw your attention to a couple of items in the program guidelines. First, on page 9, please note at the Application Submission Requirements section, all applications must be submitted by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, June 16, 2014. This date may differ from the date originally stated in the guidelines. Please note, the correct application deadline is Monday, June 16, 2014. If you scroll down, continuing on page 9, the State Clearinghouse Review, all applications must complete the Kentucky State Clearinghouse Review process, and the information on how you access that website is made available here. Refer now to page 10 and the matching requirements. ESG applications are required a minimum dollar-for-dollar matching contribution. Please refer to 24 CFR Part 576.201 for details and guidance on the match requirement. Now let's focus your attention on page 12, where it begins talking about the homelessness definition. Individuals or households receiving ESG services or assistance must comply with HUD's definition of homelessness. The definition is complex, and you should become very familiar with the definition and the documentation requirements. These can be found at 24 CFR Part 576.2. When after reading the program guidelines, if you have additional questions or need additional clarification, please feel free to contact an ESG staff member at 502-564-7630. Thank you.